with lighted night's crew that began at Dick's Marina aboard this small canoe. The boss was a skinny, dorkish fool, his assistant dumb and scared. 5 crew members paddled their way into a bad nightmare, into a bad nightmare. The river started getting rough, a barge was passing by. Because of the morons in the tiny boat, the canoe was capsized, the canoe was capsized. The crew swam hard to the shores of this Mississippi sandbar with Alan Light, his assistant too, a rich Chicago brat and his squeeze, a porno star, the professor and Heather and here on Al Sandbar.
Damn it! We've been stranded on this sandbar for over an hour now. Why hasn't anyone come to rescue us?
Maybe nobody knows we're out here.
That barge had to see us and call for help.
Why hasn't anyone come to get us off this ugly sandbar?
Oh, I hope they rescue us soon. I have a tea time at the Chicago Country Club. Right, Lovey?
Right here.
Well, maybe this will help us find out what's going on.
What is it, Professor? What have you invented?
It's a radio.
A radio? How'd you make a radio on this deserted island?
Well, I used parts from Mr. Zirko's cellular phone that was waterclogged, the native tree bark to the sandbar, and of course, moose dung.
Moose dung?
Well, you see, it doesn't get AM or FM very well, but we get BM, crystal clear.
Whatever, Professor. Why don't you turn it on and maybe we can find out what's going on? Maybe people know we're missing and they're looking for us.
Well, what radio station should I turn it to?
Turn it to Hometown Radio on KWNO 1230.
Hey, Light, real hometown radio is Home 101.
It is not KWNO, it's Hometown Radio.
Why'd they call it 101? I'm sorry, little buddy. I guess I shouldn't have hit you. Okay, Professor, turn to KWNO.
Time now for a look at local news here on Hometown Radio KWNO. I'm Dave Williams reporting. Members of TCI Cable Studio 6 are still stranded on a sandbar in the middle of the Mississippi River, but rescue attempts are still being postponed because it appears no one wants to take the time to go and save the 7 stranded crew members of Winona's local cable TV station. The director of Winona's emergency rescue team had this to say about the situation.
The consensus of all those we've asked to go up to the sandbar seems to be that we should leave the Studio 6 crew members out there indefinitely. In fact, one emergency team that was about to go out and attempt to rescue the Studio 6 crew, they was stopped by an angry mob of Winona citizenry that blocked all of the emergency vehicles from leaving the garages.
More on the stranded Studio 6
I can't believe it. Turn it off, Professor. I can't listen to anymore. I can't believe no one from Winona will come rescue us, especially after all the fine local programming we've brought to Winona.
Well, perhaps it wasn't that fine.
Or that exclusive.
Okay, but it was local. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Bad enough that no one will come rescue us.
Well, if no one's gonna rescue us, we'll just have to rescue ourselves. I'll swim to shore and bring us back a boat.
Oh my God! My assistant has drowned! I thought he was a better swimmer than that!
Maybe he shouldn't have gone swimming so soon after eating.
Poor Eric. He was my favorite co-star in my porno movies.
My assistant, Eric Haas, was your favorite co-star?
Well, they didn't call him Eric built like a brick house for nothing.
Whatever, I guess. Professor, do you have any ideas on how we're going to get off this island?
I do have one idea. I have to find the materials I need, though. Let me go foraging around the sandbar to see if I can find what I need, and perhaps Miss Erdman would join me on my mission.
Certainly, Professor.
All right, but no funny stuff with the porn star. We've got to get off this sandbar.
Don't worry, Al. That will be our sole mission, to get off on this sandbar.
Perhaps somebody else should go with you, Professor.
Don't worry, I'm the professor. I have no sex drive. We've got a job to do, and the only thing that turns me on is a great invention. So, Miss Erdman, your propensity for promiscuity will be to no avail with me. Come now, we have a job to do. Come
You're
here.
no fun at all. I prefer other kinds of jobs.
Okay, now the rest of us need to devise some type of plan in case the professor plan fails. Heather, you go find me an empty beer can, and I'll write a message and put it in the beer can, and maybe someone in the river will find it and come to our rescue. Mr. and Mrs. Zerko, why don't you take all your money and spell the word hell in the sand with your money, and maybe an airplane or a helicopter will see it and come to our rescue, all right?
That sounds like it might involve manual labor, Lovey.
Manual labor? Oh, Eric, you can't do manual labor. That's what the South Side Chicago's for.
I totally agree.
Now listen, you two. I don't care what you think. We're all in this together, and we have to work together to get off this stinking sandbar. Now let's get to it.
Looks like we have no choice, Lovey.
The nerve of the common working class.
Must be a Yale man.
What are we going to make out of all this junk, Professor?
Well, I think I can make it. Wait a minute. Do you hear something?
It's coming from over there.
I think you're right. Let's go. Oh my God! It's Elvis!
I say one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready now, go, cat, go, don't you? Sell my blues for you.
Elvis! Elvis! You're alive! Forget the bottles! You're stranded on this island!
Hey, I'm not stranded, man. I'm just enjoying a peaceful existence in solitude along the great Mississippi.
Oh, Elvis, I'm such a fan of yours.
You got me at a great disadvantage, young lady. Your name is?
Stacy Erdman.
Miss Erdman here, she's a Winona porn star.
Oh, I see.
What's the matter, Elvis? Don't you like porno movies?
Oh, it's not that. It's just that I'm intimidated by people who make movies with more social redeeming values than mine.
But your movies were great, Elvis. Some of them had more hip motion than the movies I've done.
Hey, what's this in this jar? Is this a human brain?
Sure is. It was entrusted to me by a Nazi SS agent. Died on this island. He said it was Adolf Hitler's.
Wow, Adolf Hitler's brain!
Hey, you two won't tell anybody I'm on this island, will you?
Don't worry, Elvis. Your secret hiding place is safe with us.
My lips are sealed, Elvis. I mean, I won't tell anyone.
We'll see y'all later, then.
Goodbye, Elvis.
Bye, Elvis.
Thanks a lot. Here's Hitler.
See you later, Elvis.
Love me tender, love me true.
Al, I found a beer bottle with a message in it.
Let's see what it says.
Here, I'll do it.
Thanks, Heather Ann. Dear Al Light, I hope you and your miserable crew rot on that miserable sandbar. Al, you're a dickwad.
I don't think anyone's gonna come save us. We're just too hated in Winona. It's all your fault.
Come on, Heather Ann. It's all right. Don't start crying.
Don't touch me, you skinny dinky butt.
It's the professor.
And Stacy.
They brought a Jeep.
We're saved.
Professor, where'd you get the Jeep?
We made it, Al. With Miss Erdman's help, native materials from the sandbar and the river, we made this Jeep.
That's miraculous, but how?
A lot of empty beer cans, Al.
We're saved. Come on, let's go.
Come on, everybody, let's go get in the Jeep. Way to go, Professor, we saved! Yay! Everyone get in. Professor? Now that you've built the Jeep where are we supposed to go? This is a sandbar, and there's no roads.
Damn it, you people! Do I have to do everything? I built the Jeep. You can build the damn bridge.
It's no use. We're gonna die on this sandbar. We may as well just get it over with and commit suicide.
Suicide? Don't you think that's a little drastic?
Would you rather wait until we die a miserable death of starvation?
Or die of thirst?
Or die of an animal attack?
Yeah, like Heather Ann, she might actually try to sleep with us.
Oh, we might as well just end it all now. What could be worse than sleeping with Heather Ann? Let's just commit suicide.
Hold it! Look, everyone! Someone's coming to rescue us!
It's a TCI cable executive! We're saved!
Get up off your knees, you idiots!
Thank you for coming to our rescue, Mr.
Malone, John Malone. I'm the head of Telecommunications Incorporated. In other words, Allight, I'm your ultimate boss.
Thank you for coming to our rescue, Mr. Malone, boss man. I can't believe you came all the way from corporate headquarters in Denver, Colorado, just to save our rinky-dink Studio 6 programming crew.
Stop your sniveling, Light. I'm not here to rescue you. I'm here to cancel you.
Cancel me? What does that mean?
Your show stinks, Al. And more importantly, it costs too much. I want it off the cable system now.
Cancel Light at Night, but you can't do that. We all love Light at Night.
I don't care, Light. No more Light at Night. That's an order.
But next week we were gonna have another episode of Small Town Undercover Cops.
Small Town Undercover Cops? Really? That's the only part of your damn show I like. Okay, I tell you what. You can do one more show next Monday, then that's all. That's it. No more weekly episodes of Light at Night. Now, I've got to get back to work at TCI. You know, we're taking television into tomorrow.
Bye, Mr. Malone.
See you later, Mr. TCI.
Thanks for giving us one last show.
Nice sport coat.
Bye.
Is next Monday night really going to be our last weekly episode of Light at Night?
Afraid so, Heather. After next Monday night, Light at Night will be dark at night.